Hey, what's going on, guys? Orosphere here, bringing you guys another video. So before we get into the actual video, let's discuss a couple things. I know I haven't been uploading, and that is because we are going to start an upload streak. We're going to upload every Wednesday and Saturday at around 8 p.m. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications on. It's going to be about World War II zombies, about anything you guys suggest. And just want to give a quick shout out to the comment of the day the other day in my other video. Boom, he's on your screen right now. Thank you very much for leaving a nice comment. I'll be shouting out one every day. And before we get into the video, just want to say that you'll enjoy it. You'll learn a couple things about this, and yeah, let's get into the top 10 secret tips that Activision doesn't want you to know. Alright, so starting in the number 10 spot, we're gonna start off with a really nice easy one, and this is just to know the map layout. So before you start off a zombies map, the best idea is to actually watch a couple YouTube videos about it, you know, understand it, how to open Pack-a-Punch, where the box is, what the box looks like, which is something I've struggled with when I first started playing World War II. I didn't know how the box looked, and I didn't know where it was or anything. Just know the map layout, know where the perks are, know what the perks are. Again, the hand thing, I had no idea what that was. I was looking for Juggernaut all over the map, and turns out it was just armor to keep you alive. Yeah, all you have to do is just know where to go, what to do, and you'll be set for the number 10 spot. Now in the number 9 spot, we're gonna have to give this one to reviving teammates, but the catch is if you can't, then don't. Because listen, okay, so first thing that you need to know is some points in life you gotta know when to be selfish and just to worry about yourself. And so sometimes when your teammate's down and you know you can't get them, just don't. You can't. Like, it's the middle of the 22nd round or something like that. You got a million of the Wustling Charger zombies running at you and everything. It's just not worth it. It's just gonna end the game. You guys are just gonna have to start another one. Don't pick them up, even if they have a good gun. It's not worth it. They'll find another gun. They'll get the box and everything. They're fine. Just don't worry about them. Worry about your rounds. Worry about your stats and everything. Just be selfish. That's what this game is about. Alright, so in the number 8 spot, we're gonna now get into one of the secret, you know, tricks and tips that really gonna help you out in the long run when you're playing this game. So in the number 8 spot, we have brightness. Now make sure, so these zombie maps are always so dark and gloomy and horrible. You can't see anything. So basically the tip is just to make your brightness as high as possible. What I did in the beginning of the game is I did this to myself, and now I could see everything around the map. I know where all the perks are, and it was only like my second time ever playing this map, and I knew where everything was. I could see everything, and I could stay alive. I was the only one to go down once in the entire game, and that was the final down. So make sure to higher your brightness. It'll definitely help you out in the long run. Alright, so in the number 7 spot, you are going to need this tip. You'll get that pun later. I'm so sorry, guys. So what U-training is, which is this tip, is basically training. To put it in words, I have another video about U-training on the Giant on Black Ops 3. What it is in easy words to understand is, instead of, you know, going around in a train just turning around in circles, you gotta cut back in mid-circle range. So it's hard to explain. This video probably shows it better than I can explain it. It's one of the best tips that you can possibly have, if you actually know how to do it and if you get good at it. And you don't want to risk anything on the higher rounds. So when you're starting to train hordes around anywhere you want, you're gonna have to start training at one point to keep surviving. So that's my number 7 tip. Just keep training. Don't risk anything on the higher rounds. Moving up the charts in the number 6 spot, we have a tip saying always use weak guns on lower rounds. I can't stress this enough. I see some people opening huge great guns in the mystery box and just headshotting all the zombies or shooting them in the legs or something. Always make sure to get weak guns, wall weapons, anything, the weakest guns you can get, and use them on the lower rounds. You know, you get 10 points every time you hit a zombie, so why not just advance that and just get a whole bunch of points to be set for the rest of the game. I mean, I can't stress that enough. In the number 5 spot, moving up even more, we have a tip that I kind of mentioned in the past, and that is to use wall weapons in the beginning and box weapons after. I don't know why I pronounced box, but you know, you get the point. So, using box weapons, it's great. You know, you get the high weapons that you want, you get the best ones, and the problem with that is you don't want those in the beginning rounds. You don't want to kill the zombies as fast as you can in those rounds. You want to get money so you can open doors and get perks, and that's you don't want those strong weapons and everything. So use the wall weapons. You don't want to risk getting a pistol from the box and being screwed, losing 1,000 points. That's just hard to do. I'd rather just settle with a nice wall weapon that you can use for a couple rounds and you'd be set. So that's my number 5. That's my number 5 tip. Okay, so we're getting close in the number 4 spot. This one, oh my goodness, I couldn't wait to say this one. Always keep money available. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress the amount of times I see people just spending all their money on the box or just going around and buying every single perk or door or something. You always want to keep money available. The problems you can get into by not having enough money to like get out of sticky situations, it's just not worth it. You always have to have at least 1,000. At least keep $1,000 in your bank account. Now, I mean, in real life, you know, I'd kind of want $1,000 in my bank account, maybe more, but you know, in the game, you want $1,000. So, make sure you do that, and don't spend all your money so fast. And that's my number 4 tip. In the number 3 spot, you like that? You like that little intro I had for number 3? Yeah, so in the number 3 spot, we're gonna have something called perks before guns, especially armor. So the first thing you're going to want to buy in the entire game, get armor. Yeah, I cannot say this without like joking around. You need armor. You need armor. That's the first thing you need in the game. You don't want to go down. You don't want to lose. You know, you don't want to lose your guns and everything. Armor basically keeps you alive. You want that. And perks, you do need perks. In the beginning rounds, you know, perks not that useful, but you need them before you need, you know, the best guns in the game. I'd probably get armor first, and after that I'd get the electric cherry perk that you have, the electric while reloading, and after that, you know, you can go with some box weapons before you get the fast reload time. But I'd settle with perks before I settle with guns, because perks you can stay alive longer. Guns, you know, you just kill faster, you get out of sticky situations with this, which is helpful, but I'd rather you know, try and stay alive with perks over guns. Charging in the number 2 spot, you'll thank me later, is don't camp. This is one of the most important tips in the game. You do not want to camp, and I don't mean camping as in you know, camping on the catwalk on the giant or Derice and, you know, just mowing down zombies and everything. Go ahead and do that all you want. You're not gonna survive that long in this game. Don't camp as in don't use the same training spot for longer than about 2 rounds. And this is because of the whistling charging zombies that I told you. You can thank me now. These zombies just go so slow and they're so hard to kill and everything, and you just need something easy to kill them with. And you know, the best tip I could give you is just keep switching camping spots and shoot them in the middle of rounds and kill them then, instead of in the middle of the rounds when you have like 50 million zombies running at you. You don't want that. No one wants that. I don't want that. That's my second tip. Don't camp. Trust me, if you do this, you can definitely survive to a high round. I've done it before. It's definitely worth it. Do it. In the number 1 spot, we have the maneuver trick. I know you like that green one that popped up and rotated. So the maneuver trick is a little tip that I'd like to recommend to you guys, and this is something only the really good zombies players use when they play the game, and this can really make you survive to a high round. So when you're going past a zombie, your normal easy movement is just to run past it. I mean, obviously that's what you're gonna do. The professional zombies players that actually play this game I'm not a professional, by the way, guys. I'm not trying to express that. So, but I'm just saying, when you're running around a zombie, the basic movement is just not to look at it. You want to take wide turns when you're doing it. You know, you want to use your right analog stick when you're doing this, because it's hard to do. It's hard to get used to. But I guarantee you, once you guys practice this enough, the zombies will stop hitting you, like not hit you at all when you're running past them. And that's something you really want in this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a like. I'll be shouting out one comment per video, especially if it's a suggestion that I end up doing in one of my videos. Again, I'll be uploading every Wednesday and Saturday at around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And you know, since I'm a starting channel, every small support helps me a lot. I love making these videos for you guys, and I especially love getting feedback from you too. So make sure to leave a comment, and I'll get back to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.